Going on, everyone? It is Tuesday, chest day, chest and triceps. Just doing some warm up on the bench there. Pretty much always start out my chest workouts with 3 sets of just the bar, like 20 reps, pretty much 18 to 20 reps, just to really get my chest and shoulders warmed up to avoid any injuries. In total, I think before I get into my working sets, I do, if you include those 3 warm-ups, I then do 3 other warm-up sets with weight, working up in like 10 kilo increments. Last time we got 85 with a pretty bad rep, but came off the bench and it wasn't that great. Did grind it out. So I would like to try and maybe do something similar for 87.5, but I don't really want to do that. Bad form, I guess, so may end up just going for 85 for a few sets, seeing as last time I only got that one really bad rep. Apart from that, normally I go 2 chest exercises, then a tricep, then a chest, then another tricep. But what I've found is that after that first tricep exercise, my next chest movement is super weak. So what I might do today is just go straight through 3 chest exercises, then 2 tricep, and then finish with a chest. So, and the last chest movement is a fly, so your triceps aren't really involved in that. So
if I stand in front of a speeding car, would you tell me who you are, or what you like?
Not necessarily a real pump up song, that one, but that is such a good song. That's on my playlist. Gonna use that to kind of get in the mood for benching. What's going on, guys? I'm gonna run you through my chest workout with a commentary. This set here is just 80 kilos for 1 rep, and as you'll see after I hit it, I wasn't very happy about it because I really wanted to get 2 on that set, but it didn't happen, so I had to swallow some pride and drop the weight down to 75 kilos and hit 3 reps here. I then dropped it down and hit 70 kilos for 5 reps, and then after this I didn't record my last set, but I dropped it down to 60 kilos and actually managed to get 12 reps, which wasn't too bad considering the way the rest of the bench press went. Then moved on to some incline press, dumbbell press. Started off heavy for 3 reps and then dropped the weight down, did another 6 reps to get 9 total reps. But going back to the bench press, so I wanted to get 85 kilos and it didn't happen. I did not get it. I failed, and you guys didn't see that, but yeah, I failed on the 85 kilos, which wasn't good, but it's alright. We'll get it next time. And yeah, then the 80 kilos didn't move very smoothly either, and I actually did attempt a second rep. The first set I did 80 kilos, which is what you saw. Then I did also record the second set where I went for 80 kilos and I got 1 rep, went for a second rep and failed on that as well. So safe to say the bench press didn't go that well, but it's all good, as I have said previously in other videos, and the rest of the workout went pretty good, which I'll talk about later. So this is the flat bench press, which I did after the incline bench, and I was using the exact same weight for this, and so I managed to get 4 reps before I had to drop the weight down, and then got another 6 reps, so I was doing 10 reps total on the flat bench. So I was getting some heavy weight moving, and I was also getting some high volume, so that was good, and it definitely helped doing this chest movement before I got into my tricep work, which was first off a skull crusher. And again, same concept here. I started with a certain weight I could do. I think I got 4 reps on that weight, then dropped it down and did another 6 reps, I think, to get 10. And most of these things I was doing 4 sets. Finished off with a superset between pushdowns and chest flies, and that's going to wrap up this commentary. Enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, that workout didn't start very well. Bench did not go good, but got into it after that. I've had a few videos before this, at least I think, where I had a bad start and then I let that get to me to the rest of the workout. I wasn't letting that happen today, and put the music on that I like so I didn't have to keep changing the music. Got into the zone, did some heavy work, did some high volume stuff, did some supersets, got the heart rate up, got a sweat going, and finished the workout strong. And that's what I need to be doing every workout, whether I have a bad start, a good start, whatever. Got to finish it strong, got to get in that right mindset. So I did that today, and I was happy with the way I finished that off. So seeing as today was chest day, figured I would say what my goal is for the bench press. So, didn't get 85 kilos today, but the goal is by the end of this year to hit 2 plates. And now I say 2 plates because, so it's 100 kilos in New Zealand. But you know what's weird is that the big plates are 20 kilos here, right? Which is pretty much 45 pounds. But I think 45 pounds is actually officially 20.4 kilos. So if the plates really are 20 kilos, that means that by the time you add 4 plates in total, then that's 1.6 kilos. Yeah, that I'm technically missing out on, which is like 3 pounds. So I think, if you guys followed all of that, that means that 2 plates is 100 kilos here, whereas 2 plates like in America is 225 pounds. So technically, I wouldn't even be getting 225 pounds, I would be getting 222 pounds, I think. 100 kilos works out roughly to that, so that is really weird. But yeah, so I just look at it as I want to hit 2 plates on the bench press, 100 kilos. That's the goal by the end of the year. It is July 26th right now, so that means that I've got August, September, October, November, December. So I've got 5 months to get it up 15 kilos, and technically I still haven't really hit 85 kilos because it was a pretty ugly rep, the last one I did. So yeah, I've got 5 months to get it up 15 kilos, so that means that every month I need to be putting about 3 kilos to my lift. And it's definitely doable. I think that's, 4 to 5 weeks per month, so that's maybe like a kilo per month, but per week rather, but I'll have to be jumping up either 2.5 kilos or 5 kilos each time I increase because of the size of the weight. So yeah, it's going to be a good challenge, I think. That is what I want to do. I want to hit 100 kilos by the end of this year. I've just said that like 3 times, but I'm just telling myself I am going to do it. That is the goal for the bench press. For the deadlift and the squat, nothing really set in stone yet, but if I do decide there's a certain goal I want to hit, I will let you guys know. But for now, that's the bench press goal. Now, I'm a very indecisive person, and so now I have to decide, do I want to get on like an actual kind of structured strength training program, because I kind of started one, then I pretty much changed it to what I preferred, which was one day where I'm doing like 5 reps, the next day doing 3 reps, 5-3, 5-3 for each body part. And that's kind of like a program, I guess, but it's nothing really set in stone. It's just something I kind of came up with. I have heard of this 5-3-1 thing, which I might look into more of that, which I think it might be a way of training where like you do 3 sets, and so the first set is 5 reps, then 3 reps, then 1. I'm not sure if that is how it works, but I would assume that's how it works. So I'm going to look more into that, because then I feel like I do better on the bench press, particularly when I'm trying to work more with like a 1 rep at some stage, because otherwise I feel like I get stuck on a certain weight pretty easily. I feel like I plateau really easily. So yeah, as I say, I'm very indecisive. Ask anyone that knows me about that. Yeah, so I've really got to make a decision about this, because the sooner I can decide and actually get on a structured program, probably the better chance I'll have of hitting that goal by the end of the year, which I think is definitely realistic. So all that being said, I think that's going to wrap up today's bench press video. Just the bench press footage, or just the chest day footage in today's video, but hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next video.